At LabLab, we just tested the Ecovacs X12 Omnicyclone, and in this video, we are going to tell you what we honestly think about it. And if you are interested in this product, know that we have put a link with its best price right below this video. This robot vacuum measures 35 centimeters in diameter and 9.8 centimeters in height. Thanks to this, it was able to pass under low furniture and radiators during our tests. On the other hand, its station is very massive, with its 38 centimeters in length, 49 centimeters in width, and 46 centimeters in height. The robot does not have a LiDAR tower on top to navigate in space. Instead, it has a laser module under its front camera, as well as a 3D sensor and an integrated light. Among its components ensuring suction, there is a side brush, but which does not offset, and a main brush roll. For cleaning, there is a high-density microfiber mop roll. This roll can even offset to clean near the edges. It is also equipped with a cover that deploys to protect carpets from moisture. The device also integrates a 250 milliliters dustbin with a filter, which is easy to access. The great novelty of this model lies in its two front orifices, which can spray a cleaning solution on stubborn marks to dissolve them before the roll passes. We will see later if this system is effective. To move, the X12 relies on an omnidirectional wheel, as well as two main drive wheels. It is theoretically capable of crossing small thresholds of maximum 2.4 centimeters high, or steps of 4 centimeters via its climbing claws. Unfortunately, no spare accessory is provided in the box, not even a side brush. After vacuuming, the robot automatically empties its dust collector into the station's bin with a capacity of 1.6 liters. There is no bag to change regularly, unlike most competing models on the market. In addition, the station renews the robot's water thanks to two decently sized tanks, namely one for clean water of 3.5 liters and one for dirty water of 2.7 liters. The station also cleans the roll when the robot returns to it. Washing is done with hot water at 75 degrees Celsius or at an intelligently controlled temperature. Drying is also with hot air at 45 degrees Celsius. During our tests, we found that the roll came out very clean at the end of the process. In the station, a double cleaning solution tank is provided, one for a powerful solution and the other for a normal solution. The robot automatically chooses the formula to use depending on the type of rooms to clean. The station also uses the powerful solution to deep clean the roll. Note that it is possible to integrate only one solution, which is then used by default. Two small bottles are provided in the box. Finally, the only manual maintenance to anticipate is emptying the station's dustbin when it is full, emptying the dirty water tank, filling the clean water tank, and possibly adding the cleaning solutions in their respective containers. So much for the design and maintenance. Let's move on to the features. A single button is present on top of the robot. It is used to start and pause cleaning, return to the station, and take out the mop roll. Under the hood, there is also a power button and a Wi-Fi button, which is also used to reset the device. Upon turning it on, we quickly managed to pair the robot to the Ecovacs Home application via Wi-Fi. In our opinion, the app is quite clear and well organized. In total, there are 3 cleaning modes: 4 power levels, 50 water flow levels, 3 cleaning speeds, and the choice between 1 or 2 passes. While the robot is operating, you can see its path, the progress of the task, the battery level in percent, the surface covered, and the time of use. The usual settings are present in the app. We find, for example, the task log, the possibility to schedule cleanings, the language used, etc. In the robot's specific features, you can set cleaning sequences, activate a Do Not Disturb mode, or even the child lock. In total, up to 4 maps can be saved in the app. Each map can be renamed and adjusted by moving the walls. You can add virtual boundaries, divide or merge rooms, add furniture, specify the floor type, place carpets and ramps, as well as delete zones. Regarding the onboard camera, after activating it, you can remotely control the robot and send it to inspect the surroundings. Its visual quality is decent. To finish with the features, note that this robot has a responsive voice assistant that allows it to be easily controlled by voice. It is also compatible with Apple Home, Google Home, and Alexa. Well, let's now get to the concrete stuff with our performance tests. In order to navigate its environment, this model can rely on its laser module, an edge sensor, cliff sensors, a carpet sensor, lighting for dark places, and a camera. We verified the effectiveness of it all by placing various obstacles in our test zone: a chair, a piece of furniture with a 10 centimeters gap to pass underneath, a fake dog poop, and a cable. The robot perfectly managed the avoidance of all obstacles. However, if it went under the furniture the first time, it got stuck there a second time. We also evaluated the drop detection above stairs and a 7.5 centimeters threshold, and the robot did not fall in any case. Next, to test its suction performance, we scattered a series of dirt in our zone: colored beads, salt, and tufts of hair. Here are the results we obtained on a hard floor with the Max Plus mode and a single pass. With 10 grams of beads, it sucked up absolutely everything. With 50 grams of salt, it sucked up 90%. And with a few tufts of animal hair, it only sucked up a part because it considered some as obstacles. Next, we proceeded in the same way on a short pile carpet. With 10 grams of beads, it sucked up 80%. With 50 grams of salt, our most difficult test, it only sucked up 30%. And with a few tufts of animal hair, just one tuft remained on the ground. Strangely, the robot did not take into account our single pass setting, and it systematically made a second pass. Thanks to its 22,000 pascals of power, it did quite well on hard floors with the beads and the salt. On the other hand, it had a lot of trouble managing the tufts of hair, which it considered as obstacles. None of the tufts wrapped around the brush, which shows that its anti-tangle system is effective. However, hairs sometimes got stuck at the ends of the brush. On carpet, the overall performance was decent, but not up to its price range in our opinion. It left beads on the ground, and it only collected a small part of the salt. Next, to test the mopping performance, we made mud, soda, and coffee stains that we let dry. We first opted for an initial pass with the jet cleaning mode. The robot started, as planned, by traveling the zone defined on the app and spraying solution on the embedded dark stains. Then, it performed a first cleaning in one direction and a second in the other. Halfway through the route, the robot returns to the station and cleans its roll. All this therefore makes the process quite long, even on a reduced zone. However, we were very impressed by the results. Even the deeply embedded stains disappeared, and the floor was no longer sticky. Despite everything, it did not go close enough to the edges, so there was still a little soda left in one place. We finished with a pass on the Max Plus mode with a high water flow. This time it went perfectly close to the edges. Regarding the carpet, the robot immediately detected it and added it to the map, whether starting on a hard floor or on carpet. In water cleaning mode, the roll correctly lifted and the cover deployed well, which avoided wetting the carpet in passing. As for the noise in operation, in silent mode, it only emitted 50 decibels, and in Max Plus, it went up to 61 decibels. Overall, this robot is particularly quiet considering its power. Nevertheless, fortunately, the emptying is quite fast, because it emits a noise that can go up to 77 decibels. As for the washing of the mops, it only goes up to 60 decibels at times, and it lasts 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Finally, let's end this test by evaluating the autonomy. The X12 Omni has a 4,000 mAh battery, which allows it to clean up to 200 square meters on a single charge according to the brand. In the event of low battery, it automatically returns to its station to recharge, and it resumes its task where it left off. It is capable of recovering 13% of battery in 3 minutes. The full recharge time is also fast, only 2 hours and 25 minutes. Overall, this robot vacuum therefore has very good autonomy, and that's it for our test results. So to summarize everything, the negative points of the Ecovacs X12 Omnicyclone are: its perfectible suction performance on carpet, the slowness of its cleaning, and the fact that no spare accessories are provided. As for the positive points, its excellent mopping performance, its high autonomy, and its fast charging, its good suction performance on hard floors, its effective jet technology to handle particularly stubborn stains, the fact that it detects carpets well, and that it is discreet in operation. And that concludes our test. Thank you very much for watching it. As a reminder, you will find the link for this product with its best price just below the video.